He's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Monday, November 18th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. And thank you guys for tuning in. We got another week lined up for you here. Master of Prizes Week 2. We'll kick things off at 7:15 today. I'm going to give you a keyword so you could win a brand new Apple iPad. Perfect for the holidays. We got that going on. So that's a listener bait. 7:15 each day this week. We'll give you that keyword so you could hopefully be our master of prizes. Get yourself that iPad. And then also, our big ticket item is a concert we announced last week. Linkin Park returning to Arizona with their From Zero tour. In September, they're going to be performing at the Footprint Center, and those tickets go on sale this Thursday at about 10:15. You could win those Linkin Park tickets before they go on sale all this week by listening to Beef Vegan Presents. All you got to do is just keep riding with us. Around 8 o'clock this morning, your first opportunity to win those tickets. So we got that going on all week long. On top of that, you know, it was a busy weekend for sure. We had like this going on.
Judge David Yacobucci sees the contest 80-72, while judges Lawrence Cole and Jesse Reyes see it 79-73, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Jake El Gallo Paul!
What the hell is his middle nickname? El Gallo? What is Pico de Gallo? The
El
monster?
Cabrón.
Yeah, dude.
Something.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson put on their exhibition and broke all the records and broke Netflix too, which was trending all night long. Yeah, it was the freeze screen. Over 65 million people tuned in for that event. It was as large as the Super Bowl. We'll get to the details and the nitty-gritty of that a little bit later on, but you know, the consensus is it was a big scam, a little con job. And also, while giving flowers to Jake Paul and Logan Paul for being some of the greatest like marketers in a generation.
If anything, you can't deny that.
Yeah, dude, the success is right there. They sold out Cowboy Stadium. As a concert promoter, as a promoter of events, which I've done on a local level over the years, you know, my biggest event, I think, was I sold 1,500 tickets. You know, that's...
Hey, it's something.
Yeah. So he sold over 100,000 tickets, and then literally everywhere you went on Friday night, they were trying to watch this free fight on Netflix, and everyone trying to watch it at the same time showed that Netflix was not ready for this. Now, when they start streaming NFL football, they'll be fine. 65 million people aren't going to be tuning into, like, the Seahawks game. When they start streaming Monday Night Raw, well, that's a concern, but, you know, it should be fine. Again, only 3 million people may be tuning into that live at the one time. There's no way to be able to prepare yourself for the tsunami of data consumption that happened on Friday night, right?
They should have known. You would think they knew there was going to be that many.
Of course, you know. Say you know that 100-foot wave is coming, right? And then you build the wall to stop a 100-foot wave, right? And then the wave is 101 feet, and then the wall tumbles down. That's pretty much what happened, right? So like
I do feel bad
slightly
for the IT
more.
guys.
Oh, that whole department, right? Well, I'm
on
sure.
fire.
Yeah, they're all looking for jobs today, for sure, because it was weird. It's such a weird weekend, but that was just like the tip of the iceberg because, you know, we had another big fighting event, UFC 309. We'll get to that a little bit later on. And then on Friday, I got dumped a 4-pack of tickets for this November Nights Festival, and I didn't even think it was real. I never even heard of this thing. And I look at the lineup, and I'm like, Weezer, Sublime, like straight up Sublime, not Sublime with Rome, like Violent Femmes, Third Eye Blind, a DJ Z Trip. I'm like, what the hell? This is sick, dude. All happening at Chase Field on Saturday. And initially I'm like, are they just playing these bands music at a baseball game? No, it was a full-blown music festival. But
Surprise.
So I was surprised. It got dumped into my lap on Friday. I gave out a couple 4-packs, but I knew there was obviously trouble on the horizon, because I'm like, I never heard of this, and they're trying to get us to promote it one day prior to the event.
Like, people will do it.
No,
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, the point is, I was like, yeah, they didn't sell tickets.
Oh.
That's why. That's what I was getting to. You know, when that happens, Rico, that means 50,000 people see a room where they're trying to sell that out the day before the event goes down. They're not asking for local promotion from Tucson,
Right,
to get extra eyes on the product.
It's a bad sign.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, you know, I didn't end up going. I did get tickets, but sure enough, I read read a report from my buddy Ed Masley, who works for Arizona Republic up there. And yeah, it was like his whole report was like, where is everybody? You know, you're at this massive festival. It's a beautiful day, downtown Phoenix, and like a third of the tickets were sold. And then they had to give out a bunch. So whoever organized that, you crap the bed big time. But I will say this is good news for us, for those of us who want KFMA Day and Fall Ball, because the more and more of these festivals flop, the lower the price gets for these bands. So Weezer won't cost $3 million when you say, hey, can you do a KFMA Day? And they're like, $3 million. Oh, $3 million? Oh, yeah, you didn't sell 15,000 tickets up in Phoenix. What do you mean $3 million, Weezer? Come on.
Gives you leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just the bubble bursting on the festival market. So. All right, that's all the little rant that we're getting to start off the day. Remember, again, Master of Prizes all week long. Your opportunity to win that iPad comes at 7:15 this morning. Lincoln Park tickets comes at 8:15 this morning. Morning Moron coming up after Falling in Reverse, kicking things off with Foo Fighters. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA, but you know the name of the show. Let's go! That was our show open this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you.
Hello.
We have a lot of funny viral videos we're going to share with you and do a little deep dive of a video that was going viral this weekend where I'm like, this is new, but it's everywhere. It's unavoidable. You might have seen it, actually. I'll show you what the screenshot looks like. Let's see. And so I asked Rico, I sent it to him, and I was like, there's a story behind here. This is real, and this is everywhere. This woman here to the right, yeah. And we're going to tease it here on the FM side. I play the video in its entirety, then give you a backstory, because there is a backstory. We found out exactly where this video took place. It happened in San Antonio, right? And this is something that you would think Tucson Times or TMZ Tucson would post, right? So it's when the caption is when the all-you-can-drink mimosas were a bad idea for brunch. And this girl went nutty, and it was all captured on camera. Yes, she may have been having a mental breakdown for sure, but that doesn't stop that video from being hilarious. I'm sorry. Not my mental breakdown. You know,
Harley Quinn vibes going on.
Yeah, of course, you know, and obviously we gravitate towards that kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about that and the backstory behind that video right there, because you're going to see it. It's pretty much inundating the algorithm everywhere. I saw that video from 3 different posters, like at least. It was unavoidable over the last 24 hours. So this is prime like viralness. I'm sure you'll see it now just because you shared it. But have you guys seen this video? Has this been viral and popped up on your TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Reels? Let me know in the comments. And good to see you, Mario. You know, you gotta have something to promote there, bud. You can't just randomly say, "Hey, I want to come in and talk about what." Also, you know, it's good to see you on the stream again, but not every time that you pop in the stream do you have to solicit a guest booking. You know, watch a couple times, then ease into the guest booking, right? I'll give you an example.
Pro tip.
Yeah, we're like Rock 2.1 KFMA, we're on the air. It's kind of like you're on a date, right? And yeah, you know you want the end goal to be like, you know, we're going to get it on. But you don't just straight up say, you know, pick the girl up, say, hey, you want to go to Chili's and have sex later? Like, you don't do that. So I'm trying to teach young Mario the subtle way of trying to get booked on the show for the podcast broadcast. He's in Flying in Reverse. He's a good kid. We enjoy Mario, but at the same time, he's pretty much like putting his D on the table and telling me that that's exactly what he wants me to do to it. So, yeah,
you gotta ease in.
Yeah, dude.
Make it fun.
Yeah, like romanticize it a little bit.
Right.
You know, sweep me off my feet. And then, yeah, I'll get you in studio and we're going to do all that. All right, so if you're joining us on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan, you're going to see this video real quick. It's a woman, and we found out where this viral video that went viral over the weekend. originated from, and that's San Antonio. We're going to give you the whole story of this video. All right, so you're hearing songs. Basically, a woman going mental, and then moments before, her with a
She has
Dutch...
like a sun hat on, too.
She has
like
a sun
brunch
hat, and like a Dutch Brothers drink, and she's just going on a parking lot police chase in San Antonio, trying to avoid getting arrested by the cops. And it gets crazier from there. We're going to watch the whole video and then give you the backstory of this video when we return. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan, or keep it right here because the backstory of this crazy video we'll talk about after new music from the funeral portrait. Here's Suffocate City. Let's see. I love it. And then that's all moments before. She's running, and then let's see her jump. One-handed, doesn't care. She got her face painted, right? So she was drinking at like a, I don't know, a little daytime brunch spot, got face painted, and decided to go ham.
I just immediately feel bad for the people she's crashing into a couple times.
Of course,
there.
absolutely.
I'm just like, God, that'll be a day ruiner.
Right. You just
got to call Geico.
Yeah,
some drunk lady.
You just go out and go shopping, and you know, you could be in the store not knowing what's going on. And she did her best to try to avoid, all contact from vehicles, running over medians and whatnot, waving to the camera, knowing that she's becoming a celebrity. Then she tried to go fast. Oh, there's got to be more of this video. I know there is. In fact, because there is a video of her attempting to sneak into or like stop the car and run into the TJ Maxx there. And that's where cops came in and got super crazy. So we'll pull that up. What's up, Tan? Yeah. So
And she's a 3-namer too, which is funny to me.
Oh, yeah.
Audrey Marie Schneider.
Spoiler alert. We'll get into that. But I do want to find another video of that. So in the meantime, here, let's see if I can find it in Reels. Say, crazy woman, TJ Maxx. Let's see. A lot of crazy women in TJ Maxx.
Lots of crazies.
Let's see. Maybe the past week. Help me find it as well, Rico.
Looking for more reels, more footage?
Yeah. There is more. It cut off there, but I saw
Drunk lady San Antonio.
Okay. Well, yeah, look it up. If you find it, give it to me. Here we go. Because I don't want to be silent and want to keep the show moving, of course. But we found out it was San Antonio where this teen resides, and it's kind of cute.
Todd.
Well, okay. What did you say, Todd?
Is there more of this story?
Yes, there's more to the story, which we're going to get to, but I don't want to get to it just now on the stream. There we go. All right, so here's the news part of it. What's he saying? What's Todd saying? At least give me that.
Oh, that's all. It's just...
Okay, here we go.
Really?
All right, let's see what this says. And we're going to replay it back here on the FM side.
It may have been slow, but as several drivers found out, the danger was real for anyone in the parking lot at the Alamo Quarry Market Thursday afternoon. San Antonio police tried to help state troopers stop the SUV driven by 37-year-old Audrey Marie Schneider.
It felt really surreal. I couldn't really believe what was going on in front of me.
Alec died.
Yeah. All right, good. We got Man of Street stuff, everything else. So we're going to be going off over this here live on the air in just a second. All right, so.
He was stoked.
Yeah, you're going to see it everywhere. I promise you. There you go. Funeral Portrait with Suffocate City on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Let me share with you a viral video that I know you're going to see if you have not seen it already. It shows an crazy 37-year-old woman lead police on a low-speed chase inside a TJ Maxx in Old Navy parking lot. Now, initially, we didn't have much information, but doing a little sleuthing, we discovered that this originated in San Antonio, Texas, and it happened on Thursday. So, within 72 hours, you kind of got that notoriety and the viral run of this. And here is a news report on exactly what happened and what led to this video clip. Check it out.
The speed may have been slow, but as several drivers found out, the danger was real for anyone in the parking lot at the Alamo Quarry Market Thursday afternoon. San Antonio police tried to help state troopers stop the SUV driven by 37-year-old Audrey Marie Schneider.
It felt really surreal. I couldn't really believe what was going on in front of me.
Alec Dyer not only saw it, but the freelance photographer did what came naturally, grabbed his camera and rolled on this video.
Yeah, just witnessing that, I was mentally preparing, like, oh no, I'm about to see something traumatic happen in front of me.
It went on for what seemed to him like an eternity, with several near misses, and Schneider's SUV at one point backing into 2 patrol cars.
Oh, that's
What happened
felony.
here, according to the Department of Public Safety, was actually the end of a chase that started miles away from here and went through 2 counties. They say
Damn.
it started along I-35 in Comal County. Even after the SUV stopped, investigators say Schneider did not. She ran into a nearby business where they took her down and arrested her.
Wearing her
The whole time
Karen
I was
hat.
thinking, like, oh no, at this rate, she's gonna kill somebody or she's gonna hurt somebody.
Dyer says he's glad in the end that no one was seriously hurt. Snyder.
I love how he's like, oh no, she's gonna kill somebody. Get a little closer on that shot there. I gotta make sure
He's going
capture
full
the murder. Yeah.
Nightcrawler.
Hashtag
Though
murder.
is in serious
parking lot.
trouble from the chase.
Yeah.
Numerous charges, including assault on an officer and driving while intoxicated with an open container. According to court records, it's not her first case related to driving and alcohol. In 2017, she was arrested for obstructing a highway while intoxicated. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
Have you ever dated a girl that got so crazy when she was drunk that you're just like, oh yeah, it's only a matter of time for you to end up on the news?
Oh, God, no, that's why there's the filter beforehand. You see how crazy they get when they're drunk. And you're like, yeah, I'm not getting close to that anymore.
Right, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so all the red flags that this 37-year-old Audrey Marie Schneider is now facing a slew of felony charges in San Antonio. Again, if she has 3 names, middle name's Marie, there's a good chance she's going to be crazy. That's the case that happened here, and that's the story behind the viral video that you're going to be seeing everywhere on your social media. So there's a heads up for that. Let's hit the reset. We'll keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Clearski.
Too bad that didn't happen pre-Halloween.
I know. Could have dressed as her.
Easy costume.
Yeah, would you wear that
love
skirt?
TJ Maxx.
I know. She had a nice skirt and stuff. It went pretty high. You can see the bottom of her butt cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rock that?
No.
Oh, you just said too bad it didn't happen before Halloween.
Yeah, for females.
For females? You sure about that?
Or very eccentric guys, sure.
You guys who work out a lot
Yep.
and do a lot of squats, so maybe their butt would look good. At
No,
the
I would have
bottom?
been. If I was doing that, I'd do the Mike Tyson butt as Halloween.
Oh,
That'd be black butt, though.
Yeah, that's different. And you don't go black butt. That's racist. You
That
can't
is.
paint your butt black. Legitimately. That's super racist. It's just like blackface for sure, right?
I want to see that article now from The Verge or something like, yeah, you don't do black butt.
You do not do black
Don't do
butt.
black butt.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. In fact, just as a friend, I want to let you know.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Earlier this morning, we did our Morning Moron, right? In case you missed it, went a little something like this. Check it out. Rock on 2.1 KF Man's Beef Vegan Presents. You got to admit, Rico, this picture right here is pretty odd. We're definitely living in a bizarre timeline when the front row of UFC 309 was President-elect Donald Trump next to the world's richest man, Elon Musk, and Kid Rock.
Kid Rock,
Kid
baby.
Rock, along with RFK Jr. as part of the entourage that went into UFC 309. And yeah, the 3 of them sat side by side watching the main event, which is John Jones versus Stipe, which, you know what? I feel like an idiot as well, because with all the stuff that's happening going into the weekend and all the hype around Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, I totally space on UFC 309 and return of John Jones. This is so difficult to get John Jones back in the ring, period. Dana White continues to applaud this man as the greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all time, right? So Dana White loves John Jones. Now, John Jones can be his own worst enemy for sure, and has a history of, getting in trouble and doing some questionable things, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, things like that. Recently, it seems that he found Jesus, which kind of aligns with an addict's kind of mantra, right? It's an addiction as well. So like those who usually are like drug addicts, they tend to find religion and then get addicted to religion as well. But that's a healthier addiction than said drugs.
Sure.
But John Jones at a point where he calls his own shots. And you got to recognize that. So he was going to sit down and do some like interviews before 309. But there was one interview in particular that he was about to sit down, super nice, as professional as can be. But as soon as he recognized the reporter's accent, he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. And honestly, I applaud this man for being able to do this in a moment. Check this out.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Doing well. You okay? Good. How's it going? I'm good. How are you? Doing all right. Good. Good. Have a seat, sir. Tell us.
Are you guys in? But
Hey, I'm not gonna do this interview. You don't want to? No, because it's gonna be an Aspinall Fest. I'm not doing it. Come on, let's go.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Aspinall Fest.
yes. So I mean, the big
You're gonna ask him all the questions.
Yes, the big question and the conversation going into 309 is like, say, hey, if you win, will you fight this young up and comer, Tom Aspinall, as he is the interim heavyweight champion. He is the guy that John Jones should fight. He's the guy that Dana White wants John Jones to fight. But John Jones wants to fight Alex Pereira, who Alex Pereira would have to move up a weight class to meet with John Jones. So Dana White thinks that that John Jones is too good. And as much as that's like a super fight, it just doesn't make sense because John Jones would mop the floor with Alex, and Dana White personally likes Alex and doesn't want to smear his legacy like that. But he does believe in the young 26-year-old champion, Tom Aspinall, to face off against the greatest of all time, John Jones. But this is what he said. He ran into the reporter on the way out after doing numerous interviews, but shutting him down. And he said this to him. Check this out.
I see how close you guys are, and common sense tells me what type of questions I'm going to get asked. So I'm just like, really sensitive. Speak to who you want to speak to. Thank you. Thank you.
So the guy was cool about it.
That's
Said,
class.
you're very talented. Yeah, I mean, in that situation, what are you going to do? The guy's the greatest fighter who've ever lived in mixed martial arts. But yeah, as soon
Good
as
for him, man.
As soon as he was about to, he was like, "Go ahead and grab a seat," and he goes,
good.
I just don't like the way you sound. The way you sound makes me believe that I know exactly what all the questions you're going to ask, and I'm not for this.
Called it.
Yeah, dude, and only somebody who's in a position of success like John Jones can be able to call those kind of shots. And this is why the fight, UFC 309, might have been John Jones' last, because he is so stubborn and he's in a place in his life where he doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. And so he said, and I quote, "If you want me to fight this Aspinall kid, you're going to have to give me FU money. FU money."
Yes.
So will Dana White pony up? We'll find out. All right, we'll hit the reset, come back with your F My Life right after this. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Hey, Rico.
Yo.
I think Trolley's trying to teach us or tell us all to suck a dick.
Who?
Yeah, Trolley. You know Trolley, they make like lollipops, gummies, like gummy worms, popsicles, things
okay.
like that.
I thought it was a drug dealer, you know.
No, Trolley. It's a brand. And, like, I don't even think they're being discreet about it. I think it's painfully clear what they want us to do. And I'm not the only one. There's a video that went viral on TikTok. Here you go. So this is Trolley Gummy Pops, okay? They got a chewy, gummy texture. What can go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Let's find out as we check out this video. Ready?
Trying the new Trolley Gummy Pops. These are brand new. They're rolling out to stores now, and it's supposed to not be like a popsicle, more like a gummy worm texture in frozen form. So let's see how this goes. I am super curious.
I bet
got
you
this
are.
at Walmart. They're in 2 flavors. They only have one of them there. Oh, that's weird. This is frozen. Look at that. That is the weirdest thing. Well, let's see how it tastes. I'm kind of afraid to eat this on camera, so let's see how it goes.
Don't be afraid. Take it. There you go. That's a good girl. Oh, sorry, dude.
That's a really cool texture. It is not at all like a popsicle. It's more like creamy.
Bro.
Wobbly.
Uh-huh.
It's got that really distinct Trolley gummy worm taste. These are actually really incredible. I'm going to give these like an 8.742 out of 10.
Is that
now
inches?
I need to find the other flavor. These are at Walmart. They're rolling out to other stores too. If you try them, let me know what you think. They nailed it. Even though it's really weird how it wobbles out the end of the popsicle, they taste delicious. They're like just a little bit sour. I love it. Follow along for more reviews and deals and all that. But these are actually a hit. As weird.
No Diddy or Diddy?
Very Diddy.
Very Diddy.
These guys are out there. Jesus.
All right, let's see what the comment. My boyfriend has one of these. Bro, RFK is not going to like that.
Sigh straight to the comments.
Right? Yes. In the club, we all have dirty minds. We ruin a generation. Imagine us in the retirement homes getting these as treats. My girlfriend had one in her drawer, but it wasn't frozen. I guess she got the old version. Let's see. Who made us the new adults? LOL. I imagine it's a texture of a hot dog. Ladies love it. Yes, they do, Mal. And I can't imagine the bioengineered ingredients that went into making these. Yes, it is very odd. So lots of comments.
I hope it's the first thing RFK goes after.
Yes. As
RFK. Dick lollipops.
Now you have an idea of what to... Oh, you know what? I want to show this to... Let's see. You'll see it, Felicia. You'll get the tickets for the concert tomorrow. Tomorrow we have that Low Dose show. Falling to dust, and I gotta mention that. But we also don't have a Mucho, so I don't know what the deal is with Mucho. But I think he is on to. I think he got a different job, man. I don't think he's working with us anymore, which is upsetting because he was the man that kind of got all this stuff done behind the scenes.
He was the glue, man.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's definitely one of those stretches, and I got plenty of prep, Todd. And honestly, Rico, what do you say about the prep that I threw out today? Even though I'm feeling like I'm fucking dying.
Plenty.
Right.
You were a coach behind the scenes. Like, we got this to do, that to do.
Don't take credit for that.
Dick lollipops.
You were not, you did not coach me.
No, I said you were the coach.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry. I was just like, hey, I'm dying. You're still making me cold plunge. And
First, it's in your best interest.
I prepped like crazy. This was a story that we did earlier. This was the bear. There was an insurance scam of a group of guys that dressed as a bear, or at least one guy dressed as a bear, and then they sent in video to the insurance company saying, hey, a bear destroyed my car.
So good.
Yes.
It seems like an episode of Always Sunny or something.
Right. Yeah. And you see the little claws that they have to like scrape, and I think that's what gave it away. Didn't seem like it was a real deal. Let's see. I also have video.
Yeah, I love how close together the scraping mechanism is. Like, it's obviously not bear claws. It's like too much of a comb.
Right.
Like, you dummies.
Yeah. I know. So
it's literally there in the suit to show you.
Yeah, so that was a part of the story. So we did a lot of content today, Todd. And there's still a lot more content to go to, and I have a special guest popping in. But before that, I do have video that I want to show you. Oh, let's see what Priscilla said. Hey, Brad, I just wanted to check in. How'd you like to give away Cold Plunge Tap Out Tuesday? I'll talk to you about that here in a moment, Priscilla. As of right now, I am dying. That means if he's coming in tomorrow, I'll need the video by tomorrow.
Oh, so we do have to go today.
If that's the case, I have to talk to her. Cut me some slack, man.
You're sounding like Clint Eastwood.
I ate too much on my birthday, right?
Damn it.
Or last night. I had, I made it through, but I have terrible sleep, and I'm just feeling like ass today.
We make smart decisions for a reason, Beefy.
First off, only my girls call me Beefy once they see it, right? And then secondly...
I call you Trolley.
Okay. It tastes delicious, gummy. Secondly, I still had all the prep and got shit done, even though I felt like puking and shitting at the same time. And now I'm going to be jumping into some cold thing and hopefully not let go of all my things. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Todd, all right, let me share this. This is pretty fucking badass. This was the show that happened on Saturday night, which I did not go to. That's unfortunate. But you might recognize a good friend of ours on stage with Bradley Knoll, or Jacob Knoll, Bradley Knoll's son. Check this out.
You don't know the words, it means you probably don't know Spanish. This is so cool. Help me out with this one. Sushi
sick, dude. Gabo's gonna sing all the Spanish parts here in a little bit. But this is why Bradley or Jacob never did this song live.
But they did not get too far. Un poco después, tuve que regresar con un chico de dinero que you don't know pasar.
So
that's why you always put bilingual in the resume.
Yeah, dude. So my boy Gabo of Fayuca.
That's dope.
Played at Chase Field with the original lineup of Sublime, doing a song that I've seen him cover numerous times. It's fantastic.
He deserves his flowers, man.
He absolutely does. Good. And he's been friends with Jacob for quite some time. And let's see. Yeah, I muted it. And so this was just a perfect full circle moment as they'll continue to do this. In fact, I'll play a little bit on the air while we're waiting, because Gabo should be joining us here shortly.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So he reached out and, he said, and I'll quote, let's see, Rock on 2.1 KFMA here. I'll play a little bit of this on the FM side. Over the weekend on Saturday, if you went up to Chase Field for the November Nights and you were watching Sublime, you may have seen my good friend Gabo join the stage along with Sublime to do Caress Me Down with Jacob Noel and the rest of the boys in Sublime. It sounded something like this. All right, so, we might be having Gabo join us here on the podcast broadcast stream, talk about that excellent moment. It's fantastic. I'm so proud of him, too. And, of course, I was seeing all the stories, and he messaged me just a little bit ago this morning where he said, yeah, I actually thought of you last night. Look how far we've all come along, So it was great to see Gabo do his thing in front of, it was a good 15,000, maybe 20,000. I know that they wanted 60,000 in there. I think it was more 20,000, maybe 25,000.
That's how much it holds there?
Yeah, the baseball stadium, it's
Yeah.
stadium-like. So the way that it goes is, and it's the reason why, if we did KFMA Day, that's about 15,000, maybe 20,000 at the most. The baseball stadium is about 50 to 60,000.
That's right.
The football stadium is around 80,000, right? So those are the different levels. Let's say the Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater, that is, I believe, 15 to 20,000. All right, and then the arena is about 15 to 18,000. Yeah, keep asking questions, bro. I'm throwing out numbers like I built these things. I'm the architect of all things good times. So we gave out tickets for that, but it landed on my desk on Friday, so I knew that things weren't looking good for the November Nights Festival.
Yeah.
When they're reaching out the day before the event and saying, hey, can you want to give out 1,000 tickets? You're like, uh-oh, that's not good for you,
Can
is
you have
it?
all of Tucson drive up for us? That'd be great.
I'm like, we did not make any plans for this, man. I don't know. But it is what it is. So, all right, we have more, including where to go and not go on vacation this year. And our good buddy Gabo from Fayuca is going to be joining us on the podcast broadcast stream. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan, or keep it right here on Rock 102.1. Clear. Yeah. All right, so.
What song did we play on the radio with them? People were calling up.
That was their new song.
That was really good.
Yes, and it's deleted now because we got hacked. But chicks loved it. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Where the Colors Glow. Let's see.
That was a jam.
Yeah, I think it's a dead file. No. Oh, shit.
Ooh, it survived the great hack.
Yeah, survived a great hack. Let's see. Or did it? It looks like it survived the great hack, but I don't think it survived the great hack. Yeah, it did not. I have the WAV file, but nothing else.
Are you allowed to do a YouTube thing or no?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. But before that, we did content this morning. In case you missed it, well, something like this. Check it out. Yeah! Yes, it's time for another edition of Your F My Life. These unfortunate situations, email to me at beefegan@kfma.com, subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, you can give us a call at 600-KFMA at 600-5362. We just had Fred give me a call asking me what's the number to text the keyword for the Master of Prizes into. And I'm like, Fred, it's the same number you're calling right now. It's the exact same number. Instead of calling it, text it. So you already have it in your phone. Instead of hitting call, hit text, and then text the word Apple to qualify for that new iPad. And good luck. All right, let's get into our first email. Are you ready, Rico?
I'm ready.
All right, Talia sent me this, and she said, this weekend I went to go get a haircut. I asked for layers and bangs. She gave me a mullet. My job requires me to be in court on a regular basis and to look professional. I didn't realize mullets were professional. All right, F My Life, Rico, what do you say?
Yeah, that's going to be an F My Life.
Yeah, I mean, mullets are in
Back
style, and eventually, they probably will be professional, but our system will be long screwed by then.
I'm scared of that day.
Yeah, dude. You show up and the judge has a mullet, you know you're effed. So hard.
Can't wait to drink Bud Light on the job.
Right. All right, next F My Life sent to me by Mira. She said, while in the hospital waiting room, a man started talking to me. After a few minutes, he asked me what I did for a living, and I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. He looked me up and down and said, no life ambitions, huh? That's a bold assumption there, dude. Yeah, F My Life, Mira, for sure. A stay-at-home mom is a huge job. What do you say, Rico?
I would just be a big baby. I would just laugh it off. Be like, okay, dude.
Right.
Don't take it too personal.
This is why you don't talk to people in hospitals, man. It's just weird. It's like a bus stop.
Yep.
Yeah, you never know who's in there. And they're usually in there because of their own devices, right? Like, they did something dumb enough to get them in there.
Sure.
All right, next up on life sent to me by Jen. Jen, I laughed about this for days, actually, when she sent this to me. She sent this to me on Thursday. So I've been holding on to this and laughing about it all weekend. Jen said, a little girl came up to me and said, hi, my name is Lindsay. Let's be friends. I thought she was cute, so I played along and said, okay, my name is Jen. Her reply was, wait, never mind. I don't want to be friends anymore. You smell funny. F My Life, what do you say, Rico?
That would ruin my day.
Right.
F My Life.
Kids say the darndest things, but you know that they're honest.
Smell?
Yeah, and like, how do
no.
you smell, Jen? Are you a smoker? Do you smell like smoke? Was it BO? What is it? Whatever it is, address it, fix it, because I feel like Lindsay is on to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might have been advice or a complaint that changed her life. It was right then and there. She decided to switch deodorant brands and then found the man of her dreams and so on and so forth.
Stop eating whole onions.
Yeah. All right, final F My Life for the day sent to me by Steven. Steven said, I added the wrong reaction to a Facebook post using the laughing smiley instead of the hug. And only noticed 2 hours later when my friends wouldn't talk to me because they thought that I found the fact that her dog died funny.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so this is a very important lesson for everyone out there. Don't react wrong to Facebook posts because it could be about something serious and they want that empathy. And if you look like you're laughing at that, you're going to look like an a-hole. F My Life, what do you say, Rico?
Yeah, I've been there. It's not a good feeling.
All right.
I think Facebook should have that little prompt that comes, are you sure you want to put that emoji?
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, oop, my bad.
Whoops.
All right, give me a silver lining for it, though.
I would just comment, like, you should laugh because you had so many funny memories together.
I'd be like, block.
Yeah.
No, that's not a great response. All right, there you go, your FMLs. Well, let's hit the reset. We have your FML news story. If the FML news story was, if it was written into my emails, it would sound like this. I was mining and got 4,160 volts of electricity shocked to my head. Yeah, we'll find out more about that in your FML news right after these words. Keep it right here on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Then we're back here live. Let's do a Morning Moron, shall we? All right, it's going to be super fun, okay? Just got to get this going. Sleep Theory on Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's now 6:15 and time for your Morning Moron. Let's do this. Oh, this is creepy. Now, let me ask you this, Rico. Are you terrified of tarantulas?
Actually, no.
No? And what if they were strapped to your body all over, about 285 of them.
And we're breaching maybe territory.
Okay, well, then you could be a tarantula smuggler like this man. 28-year-old man from South Korea got arrested at the airport in Peru the other day after trying to smuggle 320 tarantulas through security by strapping them to his body.
Oof.
Oh, and he was tickling all the way through. He just like, woohoo!
Was he just giggling the whole time?
Yeah, just giggling and just feeling, like being massaged by 285 little babies packed in plastic tubes.
Damn.
The other 35 were full-grown tarantulas. Guess where they hid? Well, they were described as the size of a human hand. All right, so he had him stuffed in bags and belted to his torso. Security flagged him down when they noticed that his stomach seemed abnormally swollen, like that of a sumo wrestler. Because he's got 300 tarantulas strapped to his body, right? So on top of the 320 tarantulas, he also had 110 centipedes strapped to his body, 9 bullet ants, known for having the most painful sting of any insect. Maybe that was his self-defense mechanism that he didn't get to deploy when he was getting searched.
Just a little button he pushes.
Yeah, either way, this guy, the worst person to fly next to in a flight.
No kidding.
110%. They think they poached him from the Amazon, or he poached him from the Amazon, and tried to resell them overseas. And he was flying back to South Korea with a layover in France, and that's how they got him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So the guy who tried to smuggle some of the most dangerous insects known to man and strap it to his body and then fly and then have a layover in France.
I just want to see the x-ray guys looking at him come through. They're like, hey, Bob, look at this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, this guy that we thought was really fat around the stomach, turns out he had all these bugs right here. And the most painful, bullet ants, forget about it, dude. So for all those reasons and more, this 28-year-old has to be today's Morning Moron, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, clear. All right, Gabbo, where you at, son? Stand by, jumping on. Cool.
Stand by.
I'll be standing by. You got a minute 25. Don't mess this up for me, man. I planned nothing for today's show. Todd.
Don't give Todd ammo.
Shit. All right, what's up, Timothy Hawkins? What's up? We're going to do that? Let's bring that back? Okay. So I did that. And I'm okay with that. All right, yeah. So Gabbo and Sublime, that's a good time. Let's see. There was a big intro, and Jacob, he hooked up the homie. Right now, Gabbo and Jacob have toured together for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before Jacob decided to do his father's legacy. So him performing in Phoenix, Gabbo's hometown, was a special occasion for him. So he made sure to not only introduce him properly, but afterwards make sure everybody there at the stadium to look up Fayuka, follow them, subscribe, do all that stuff. Nice. Be like, hey, check out my boy. So it'll be interesting to see what their numbers was after that. Let's see, got a little bit more here. So tired, man. I am. I'm like, I gotta
smooth
record
reggae
some stuff.
doesn't help you either. You're just like, oh, this is smooth. This is too.
It is
soothing.
so smooth. It is so smooth. It usually helps me. And yeah. Let's see. Jacob, what are you doing? Are you gonna be releasing a music video? Any way you could shout out and that you got a sneak peek? Okay, yeah. Well, I got a sneak peek. We'll put it on. You obviously don't want me to do that right now, but I got Eraser too. So you held out. You did a music video for Eraser? It's been a while since Eraser's been out. What took you so fucking long, bro? It looks good.
It's a pandemic, man.
The screenshot shows Sparky looking all the rock star. So we'll get you guys in here soon. I got to get Marley B in here soon. I got to get my friend Sarah Robinson in here soon.
Just make sure Sparky brings extra glizzies.
Yeah, pocket glizzies.
Yeah.
I'll make sure he comes in on a day that you're here. So he can feed you it straight out from the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm going to text Gabbo here. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Did you get it?
About to go on, son. And then I got to do a tap out. So, first off, Lindsay, loved the cake. That was amazing. Lindsay made me a peanut butter cupcake.
Nice.
So rich, though, too. So, I overdid it last night in eating fettuccine Alfredo and chicken marsala from Mama Louise's and then eating some of the cake. And that's what I had acid reflux all night long. I felt queasy. I'm just like dying. I just fat as fuck, dude. I feel
Chugging
so
Pepto.
fat. Oh, God. And then I got this good-looking rock star right here. Say hi. You're muting me somehow. I can't hear you, Gabbo. So check your audio levels here.
We're gonna lip read.
Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you could hear me. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me edit your mic setting because it looks like it should be good, dude. Make sure your mic is on.
Mm-mm.
I don't hear you at all.
We're doing ASL now.
Yeah. Does anyone on the stream hear Gabbo? Sparky will definitely come with pocket glizzies. That's not what we're talking about.
Can anybody hear him? Answer us.
Oh no, where'd you go?
No.
No.
International Space Station.
Oh, my boy.
Well, just text us your sentiments and we'll read them.
No.
Sad Sublime.
This is what Gabbo does. As soon as he makes it and performs in front of like thousands of people,
He blocks his mic.
Yeah, blocks his mic. So, read this, Gabbo. Said it's something on his end. He's doing what he needs to do. All right.
We got faith.
Yeah. That's very nice there, Todd. Yeah, you believe in Gabbo. I did kind of eat at 4. I wasn't doing much. My daughter broke my heart this weekend, but that's for another discussion.
Oh, teaser.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Waiting to see if Gabbo from Fayuca could pop in on the stream. As he was, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. So, Gabbo, get back on there so we can see both you and get you all mic'd up. All right, so give me a mic check.
Mic check.
Yeah.
There we go.
Success.
That's my man.
Look,
Hey,
I
what's
changed the
going on?
microphones. I changed the microphone setting, and then my computer crashed, and I had to like reset it.
It happens, dude. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You made it just in the nick of time. And, of course, you guys recognize this is Gabbo from Fayuca. Fayuca's been on the show a few times and performing in Tucson 4 years. I mean, hell, we played their song Where the Colors Glow when, a little bit ago when they came down and debuted it. And you guys absolutely loved that song. Well, you had a huge weekend this weekend, did you not?
I did, man. I had the stick a fork in me, I'm done time of my life. It was great.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you got to perform with Sublime, Jacob Knoll, and Eric Wilson and Bud, all in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, so we played at Chase Field at November Nights.
Yeah. I was going to go to that, dude. If I would have known that you would take the stage, I would have sucked it up and went to that. I did have a feeling, though, that it wasn't going to be packed because they literally gave us tickets the day before, like, push this, push this, push this. What did it look like from the inside there?
Dude, it was packed. I read this article that said that it was...
From Ed,
Wait, there's like a delay here. Hold on, dude. So if I'm talking over you, let me know. But
You're not.
You're good.
I had this I read this article that said it was like underwhelming and that like it was empty seats. Dude, the whole place was packed.
Yeah, you're like, bitch, you should see the view from the stage.
Yeah.
Tell me it's underwhelming.
Maybe I'm influenced because I've never played in front of that many thousands of people.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
It was still a massive night, dude. The Sublime going on right before Weezer at Chase Field, at least over 30,000 people there. And you get to basically perform with your road dog, Jacob Knoll. I mean, this is the first time you performed this song live with Sublime, but not the first time you performed that song with Jacob, right?
No, so a couple years back, Jacob and I did a Florida tour. We were acoustic, and we started doing it on that acoustic run, and it was cool. Jacob still didn't know the lyrics, and I was still kind of getting comfortable with it. But we ended up kind of pulling it off every single night. This is the first time that I got to do it playing with Bud Gott and Eric on the bass, and then Trey from Falling Idols is their guitarist. So it's like these three just like legends on stage, and there was a moment where I had to like step back and be like, whoa, what am I doing here? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But then I grabbed the guitar, started singing. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I got it. But
you sounded great. From the videos that I saw, you sounded fantastic. You felt like you like hit every note, both on the guitar and vocally?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I felt great. Yeah. I felt like I'd been singing this song for years. And it's weird because so all right, so I get on stage. Okay, so manager calls me up a couple weeks ago and he's like, yo, you want to play with Sublime at Chase Field?
What, like, am I your manager? Who's this manager?
Oh, he talks just like you, actually. So he's like, yeah, you want to play with Sublime? And I'm like, let me think about it a little bit, I'm just kidding. No, I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So then he's like, all right, I think Jacob wants you to do Caress Me Down. And it only makes sense because you're in Phoenix. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. And I think I had that idea of like, oh, we've done this before. No big deal. Right. So I get to sound check at 10 a.m. And, I've met the band before, but I've never been on stage with them. It's always like in the green room. Hey, hi. And how are you? How was the show? Just like a little small talk, say hi and get out of their way. And then, so I get on stage. And at sound check, we start kind of going over the song. And for a moment there, I was like, holy shit, I am on stage right now with Bud Ga, Eric Wilson, and Jacob, who I played with before. But and it was like I instantly had to I felt like I was part of the band for a little bit during sound check. And that's where
you look like you're a part of the band, dude.
Yeah, that's where it kind of hit me, I'm listening to Bud Ga play and I'm realizing as I'm playing with him, what a solid drummer he is.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's kind of like where the nerves kind of first set in a little bit, and healthy nerves. It wasn't like I was paralyzed or whatever. And then
you performed fantastic. We're watching the video as Gab was talking about this and Rock 102.1 KFMA. We'll continue the conversation with Gabo from Fayuca on the podcast broadcast. You can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. Back with your beef tip and more right after these words. Rock 102.1 KFMA. I think you only dropped 3 or 4 little curse words in there. I was just like, we're on the air, bro.
Oh, my bad. I thought this was just the stream.
I know. I had you on the air. This is a flex, dude. This is a massive deal. It's a full circle moment. I heard that, in the write-up that Ed did, Jacob was super generous in saying, follow my boy Gabo, look up Fayuca, do all that stuff. Did you see the needle move a little bit? You get a boost in followers and interactions there?
Am I still on the air? Should I stop the F-bombs?
No, we're not on the air right now, so drop those F-bombs, dude.
My bad. So shit, man, fuck, check this shit out. So Jacob introduced me and he was like, hey, I want to bring up my good friend, Gabo, and kind of told a little bit about how we met. And I was like, oh, this isn't just like a grab the guitar, play, get off stage. He was really introducing me. People went crazy. A lot of our fans and even friends and family members started texting me like, holy shit, you're here, And, they didn't know. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything because I didn't know if it was going to happen. I felt like at the end, I'd get there and they'd be like, hey, sorry, we ran out of time. We're not doing the song.
Yeah. No, and that's a smart move to do, honestly, because you don't know. Because a lot of things can happen. And if you talk it up too much, and you're going to look like an asshole.
Yeah, you lose credibility and your career's over and people hate you. So so I kind of kept it quiet and then I just got on stage and I started singing. And at the end, he was like, hey, go check out, my friends, Fayuca, whatever. Grab your phone right now and check out Fayuca, which he didn't have to do that. And that was great because right after that, it was like my DMs have not stopped. People were tagging, constantly. They're constantly responding. We got a ton of followers from that one. Yeah. So definitely moved the needle a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got 16.1 thousand followers right now.
Yeah, I think we were at 15.4 or something. No, 15.8 last time.
There you go.
So we've gotten
jump.
I'm trying to scroll on your screen. I forget this is a.
Yeah. You want me to scroll down? Where do you want me to scroll here?
No, you're fine. I don't know why. It was just, but yeah, man. No, we got DMs are popping off. Facebook people are talking about it. Then I saw the thing on AZ Central.
You're mad at Ed Masley for saying that like there wasn't that many people there as far as the entire stadium, because honestly they did undersell it, and I know this. And I wasn't even there, and that's the only reason why I know it. And this was the fault of the baseball owners, right? Because like the Diamondbacks booked this. As far as my understanding. So they're not in the Live Nation realm. They don't necessarily know how to put these on. They just felt like, hey, we'll just throw on, a bunch of badass bands. We'll spend a lot of money on these bands and we'll sell itself. That's not how things work. You got to promote. People got to make plans for this shit, especially right after, election. So, I think that might have affected, but you couldn't tell from the videos or anything like that. The people were still in there. And yeah, maybe the upper decks could have been filled, but, there was a shit ton of people there. That you're thinking at least 25,000. Well, that's bigger than an arena.
I don't think that. I mean, when you said, "Am I mad at?" No, I'm not. No, it's just
Ed Masley.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that he sees it, probably more realistic than I do because I'm on stage and I've never played in front of that many people,
Right.
But
and have you, Ed Masley? No, you haven't. I know for a fact. You're great.
No, I feel like with Weezer and Third Eye Blind and Sublime, maybe the expectation was that the place would be sold out prior to the show. But I still think there was a decent crowd. I don't know what it was like in the beginning because I got there like right before their set, like a true rock star would, Yeah, I late, professionally late.
Apparently slow rolling, but that's fine. And you had all VIP access, huh? Where you could like park in the back and then get you to like right in.
Oh, I'd never been to that. I'd never seen the dugouts at the Chase Field, and then
so you went in the dugouts.
Yeah, because you're walking on the field, right?
Not? Yeah, that's awesome.
No, you know where I went? I went into the locker rooms and showered in the locker rooms. And that's when I was like, oh man, this is where all these athletes like, hang out and like, here's the catering area and here's their, they have like batting cages back there in the locker rooms. It's insane.
Yeah. You got to see all that behind the scenes and you were a welcomed guest.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're getting back on the air here, so no cursing.
Yes, sir.
2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents on the podcast broadcast with my good friend Gabo from Fayuca. Make sure you look them up at Fayuca, Fayuca. Because, and then what is your URL? Is it Fayuca Music on Instagram? No, it's Fayuca.
It's Fayuca. Yeah, we got on that early enough.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how far back Gabo and I go. We go all the way back to like 2003. Seeing his first album at Last Call was a place I was working at. And, he's been putting in work, building up that fan base. And then Saturday, he got one of the biggest opportunities of his career. And if you look up Fayuca on Instagram, you'll see all these videos of him performing with the original lineup of Sublime, Caress Me Down. Which is awesome, and I would hope that maybe this might lead to other opportunities, right? Where you could, go on little festival runs, or to be able to pop up and do some of the Spanish parts that Jacob apparently has an issue being able to recreate, right?
Apparently has an issue. Yeah.
Is it because of his fat gringo tongue that he's just like, hey, you're gonna pronounce these words correctly? Because I can relate. I'm not bagging on him. Are you kidding me? When I try to sing "Caress Me Down," it sounds like I'm just murdering the alphabet, and not in a good way.
You know what though? He does Chica Mi Tipo really well.
Really?
Yeah, I just think, and I'll be honest with you, "Caress Me Down" was a little challenging for me, and I'm fluent in the Spanish language. I'm fluent in Mexican. And
is it because it's Spanglish?
It just keeps running on, and there's a lot of words that are just like running on together that like it's easy to not do that song right. But it was a little challenging for me at first. The difference is I grew up rapping. I'm a little Puerto Rican boy from Florida, so like it was easier for me to kind of catch it. But I could see why someone who doesn't like rap in Spanish might be a little challenged with that song because it was challenging for me. And then he holds his breath for like a whole paragraph or a whole verse. Like it's like, come on, buddy, take some breaths because I can't sing like you do.
Yeah.
So it took a while to kind of figure that song out for me.
Yeah, well, all the videos that I saw, and I saw a lot of them from Saturday night, November nights, looked like you killed it. Sounded amazing, and congratulations. So,
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I wanted to get to this, but I kept dropping F-bombs.
Okay.
So, all right. So then, no pressure, right? I'm on stage here playing with the band. Maybe like 20 minutes before we get on, Jacob and like some of their managers come up. They're like, hey, we're looking forward to the performance, And then that's when they just dropped the whole thing on me. It was like, the song's never been performed live since 1995. Wow. We have a whole video crew here taking videos of this song. And we've never had anyone on stage singing with Sublime. So like, you're the first one to get on stage to sing with them. And you're the first one to... You're the first one.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, you're the first one to play the song live since 1995. Go out there and kill it. And I'm like, whoops.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're all out of time on the FM side. We'll do a couple more minutes with Gabo from Fayuca on youtube.com/beefvegan. Make sure you follow Fayuca. Gabo, congratulations, brother.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate it. Robin Nash is up next. For the rest of your day, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later. Clear. Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Cool.
So we're going to see viral video. So this is only scratching the surface of the paying it forward and Mr. Gabo getting his name more established within these circles. It's a big deal.
You're going to be in the documentary when it comes out again.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're still
huge.
Good looking, bro. If you would have fucked around and turned ugly over these years, no opportunity. It would have been like, for what?
I looked at you and I was like, dang, BV was looking handsome at his age. I got to be up there. No,
That's true.
I gotta moisturize.
I've been moisturizing.
Yeah. That's
but
awesome.
yeah, dude. It was pretty exciting, and thanks for having me on the air to chat about it.
Of course.
I'm stoked for you, dude.
Do you have any tour plans to come down to Tucson anytime soon?
We were just there at the Rialto.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
I think I texted you. Did I text you?
You did not.
I'll go through it right now.
Yeah. Who'd you perform at the Rialto with?
It's good. I think I saw an affirmation that morning that said, if they wanted to, they just will. And I was like, he'll show up.
I guess beef's not a real one.
Was it on the weekend? Tell me.
No, it was on a Tuesday. It was on Tuesday night. We played with Common Kings at the Rialto.
Okay. Well,
nice.
Yeah, that would have been nice to know because you opened up, so I definitely could have saw your set and got home and had a decent night of sleep. But that's okay. Friends for
whatever.
Was it 15 years? Yeah, 15 years now. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, I messed up. My bad, dog. But
15 years of friendship, not a big deal.
We're gonna plan another one and with you from the beginning.
I think you're gonna be too big. I think this Crest Me Down is gonna blow up a little bit, and then you're gonna be like, hey, I'd love to roll through Tucson, but we're doing only A markets right now. Sorry, my manager, wanted for us to perform in front of 20,000 people at a time.
He was like, yo, tell your boy who talks like me. Yeah.
He talks like me. Who's the name of the manager, by the way?
His name is Jarrett.
Okay, I was just wondering if I knew him. But
got to get you guys on a conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we should do a thing together. It'd be cool. I don't know what's gonna come from this whole Sublime thing. I'm not really expecting anything. If anything, I'm just stoked to have had that opportunity.
You had that moment.
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's a forever moment. Yeah, absolutely. If that's all that comes from this, that's still monumental, dude. That's huge. Everything else you continue to do, you're continuing to do it. So this is just a massive kind of jump and shows that when given the opportunity to perform in front of those kind of crowds, that you're a fucking pro and you're gonna nail it. A lot of people, like an amateur, would have been a little bitch about it. Got nervous, got all squeaky, missing the notes,
clammy.
maybe, shit himself a little bit.
Yeah,
not my boy Gabo. No.
Nah.
He came up, let the big dick swing out. And he's like, "Oh, I'm Puerto Rican," and then fucking played the solo with that giant mule cock, and then.
Yo, I think you're still in the air, by the way.
Yeah, they hard stopped me. Yeah. Oh, well, you can't say mule cock on the radio all of a sudden?
I thought this was America.
I would continue this conversation, but we got to go to do a cold plunge.
Oh, nice.
Have you done a cold plunge before?
No, never in my life.
Yeah, no. I've been feeling like shit today,
I don't think you're missing out that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're good.
Well,
I'm terrified.
Let's get together next time I'm in Tucson, and then thanks for having me on the air.
Tell me. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. No, but I'll let you know next time we're in Tucson. Let's get together. But thanks for having me on the air. I've been wanting talk to people about this, but I feel like nobody would understand it like you have. You know, 'cause you've been there from the beginning.
Yeah, we go way back. So this is a monumental achievement, and super proud of you, dude. And I hope that it leads to more opportunities because you put in the work and you've earned them.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you, man. All right, I'll let you guys go do your cold plunge. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
Of course, dude. Gabo from Fayuka, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we're out of here. Well, keep an eye out for our video. You'll see my ball strength 3 times the size in real time.